Yo, what up, everybody? It is the Showdown Throwdown triple threat. A little late for this. I should have done this morning, but I got some things going on here, so I gotta kind of pick my spots. But listen, we still got 3 hours to get 4 hours, actually 4 hours to get those lineups in. And listen, this triple threat concept's been pretty cool. We've been able to pick at least two out of the three top players at the position every single week, which is pretty neat. I pride myself on that. Haven't hit the touchdown props though, so I'm hoping to change it tonight. We've been hitting the over receiving and the reception yardage, but we just haven't hit the anytime touchdown. So we have to do that. Well, we will do that. That's the thing we will do. I think we're going to start that tonight. But as always, windailysports.com. That's where you're going to find us at Win Daily Sports on all social formats. Right now, win big for the free month, or free week, I should say. We gave away a free month before, but whoever didn't jump on, you missed the boat. So you get the free week right now. But we got the price at $5.99 a week for the gold membership. So make sure you're getting involved with that. So good old-fashioned matchup tonight, Steelers and Browns, right? And we're going to the dog pound, right? We're going to Cleveland. Listen, it's not a sexy matchup by any means, okay? It's really not. But I think there's some really interesting plays here. And again, you know how I do things. I do a little different, okay? Jigsaw gets a little different, okay? And I think of different things, not just going by the stats. I do my research. You go by, what the records are, what the run tendencies are, the run to pass ratio, your defense. You do all that, but sometimes you got to take your gut in perspective and think about other things. Not going to call them out, but I had a Win Daily member. They hit me up and they said, "Look, man, I think Gillum signed a 2-year extension. He's going to go off tonight." And what does he do? Reggie Gillum goes off, right? And not just and again, it's things like that sometimes make things different. So let's get different tonight. So this is the way this works. As always, triple threat concept. We're picking three players. Okay. They might not be the top players money wise at that position, but for us, for me, it's the three players that are going to give you the most value for the buck. And then we'll give you a couple FFVPs, and then you can fill in the puzzle, right? You can fill in the puzzle whatever way you want. Okay. I think it's interesting. I think everybody's going to jump on Amari Cooper tonight, but I'm not too sure. Okay. I'm not too sure. And I'll tell you why in a second. So obviously, you know how this rolls. We have to pick a quarterback. Okay. Am I picking Mitch or am I picking Jacoby Brissett? And obviously, I'm going to go with Jacoby Brissett. Okay. And listen, this isn't like this. Whoa, who are we going to pick? Right. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, you're either going to pay $8,600 for Mitch or you're going to pay $8,800 for Jacoby. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a crapshoot. And I still think, and it still is a run first offense. And I think they're even going to run the ball even more tonight because of what happened to them against the Jets by throwing that pick at the end. He is a veteran. So he's going to want to come back and he's going to want to show people he can still play the position. Okay. It's a pride thing for Jacoby, and he'll continue to do that tonight. I don't think he's going to get as many opportunities to do it, but I think he'll make good with the opportunities he gets. So for 8,800, I think that is the guy you go with from the quarterback position. I'm not putting my faith in Mitch. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Okay, I've been burnt by that before, and I just think there's everything. It's the home team. The defense has not been the same without TJ Watt. I know they still have Minka Fitzpatrick, but again, at the end of the day, I still think that Jacoby has something to build on in this, so I'm going to go with Jacoby Brissett. And then for the running back position, I'm taking Kareem Hunt. Listen, y'all, I get it. Nick Chubb, monster game last week. I understand. $12,000. Not saying you're not going to put Chubb in your lineup, but for my triple threat, I'm taking a person, in my opinion, it's going to be the most profitable for their number. Okay. And I really think it's not going to be Chubb. It's not going to be Harris. It's going to be Hunt. I really think this is going to be Kareem. I'm not saying Kareem Hunt's going to be the top player overall, but I think at that position, because let's face it, there's three guys we're going to look at. We're going to look at Hunt. We're going to look at Najee Harris, and we're going to look at Nick Chubb. And for me, I'm dropping down at $25,000 to $3,000 off of Najee. I'm dropping down $5,000 off of Chubb, and I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt. I like Kareem Hunt tonight. I like him to not only listen, he's averaging about 45 yards rushing, about 2 catches for about 15 yards, and a touchdown. And I think that tonight, that's what he gets. And if you look at that and they kind of keep, maybe they keep Nick Chubb at will, I don't know. right? It's Thursday night. It's kind of crazy. I get hesitant sometimes with the price range. Now, again, here's the best part about the triple threat. I'm going to give you three guys. It's going to save you so much money that you may still be able to say, you know what, I'm putting Chubb in there anyway, and I'm going to get the best of both worlds. So it's completely up to you. But for me, for my triple threat, I'm going Kareem Hunt. And then Jimmy checking in, Tony, do we? Jimmy says, do we? I know, Jimmy, I know. And that's the thing. Do we really need a quarterback tonight? If you're doing the complete showdown lineup, probably not. Just for me, for my triple threat system, because I'm going to stick to it where I have to do a quarterback because I like the battle one against the other. I'm going to go Jacoby Brissett. But do you need a quarterback in this game? No, absolutely not. This will not be a quarterback driven game. I could definitely tell you that. So, I don't think you need a quarterback tonight. So let's go to the other part of the triple threat. And again, I'm going Pat Freiermuth. Okay. Now, like I said, everybody's going to go Amari Cooper. Okay. 9,400. Deontay Johnson, 9,200. Listen, here's the thing about Amari Cooper. He was unseen in week 1. Okay. And then he was seen in week 2. Is he going to be seen again in week 3? Yes. But is he going to be seen with the same tendencies? I'm not so sure. Okay. And that's a big number. So for me, I think it's 7,000. Freiermuth, okay, is absolutely going to get 5 to 6 catches, probably go for 60, 70 yards, and high efficiency, okay, to be able to score, or I should say, a high ability to score a touchdown. I really think that that's possible. So listen, you do the math. Okay, you right there. I mean, you're looking at a 15 to 16 point game for 7,000. What if Amari Cooper's not targeted and he doesn't score and he only gets you 4 for 45? What if Minka Fitzpatrick says, "Listen, Amari Cooper is not going to beat us. It's going to be Donovan People-Jones going to have to beat us. It's going to be David Njoku that's going to have to beat us. It's going to be Kareem Hunt out of the backfield." So I'm looking at them trying to stop their best player, at least slow them down. And again, it's Thursday night, y'all. Anything can happen. So again, that's for me. That's what I like as my triple threat as far as value. So let's get into FFVPs. For everybody asking, yes, FFVP is basically, I branded this back in baseball 2 years ago. Okay. I brought it to NBA and now I'm bringing it to NFL. And again, it's a guy at a position that is going to be the most profitable that maybe not a lot of people are going to look at. Okay. That number it's going to be under 5,000. Okay. Because let's face it, with football, you can get some decent value with 4,800 and 4,200, 3,000, right? Yeah. Every now and then you're going to get the $200, $800 guys. I get that, but you need them to score, right? I mean, you're picking them to kind of to score. That's where you're going to get your most value. And you don't even know if they're going to be on the field. Right. But yeah, they would definitely be FFPP worthy if you had a good reason, like with Noah Brown a few weeks ago. Right. So you definitely have to look at that. So FFPP for me, this is Pickens coming out party, in my opinion. Listen, if you saw, he was obviously the hero of the preseason. The NFL is a big stage, it's a big game. Okay. But if you read the papers and you follow the Steelers press, you could see that they want to get this kid involved. Mitch already said he wants to get the ball down the field a little more. Okay. Though he's going to force it a little bit tonight. He's definitely going to force it a little bit tonight. And I could definitely see this being, listen, Claypool hasn't actually set the world on fire. Deontay is going to be your possession guy all the time, but they need a guy to stretch the field, and that guy's going to be Pickens, and they're going to find it out tonight. So I could definitely see him going for 3 to 4 catches tonight, and getting that one long shot to definitely give you FFEP value. And I'm going to stick with the with the Steelers, and I love Jalen Warren tonight. Listen, I have been a huge fade Najee Harris guy from the preseason when I found out about the foot injury. Didn't make me feel any better when he left week 1. I get it. He played last week. Understandable. But again, this is a short week. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Last week, didn't set the world on fire. He's only averaging 3.3 yards a carry, which it's a career like 3.1 anyway. He did have 6 targets, 5 catches for 40 yards, which is definitely, listen, that is promising. But this is a short week with a bad foot. Okay, just throwing it out there. He's not 100% healed. Short week with the bad foot. I think Tomlin says, you know what? Let's get Warren some more touches. Okay. And I like this at 3,200. I think tonight against Thursday Night Football, you got to start looking past the normal guys. And I think Jalen Warren could have that. Wow, who is this undrafted rookie, right? You can hear it right now. Look, there's Warren kid the tape doesn't lie. This kid can move, right? So again, he doesn't need to do much to get you that $3,200 value. So I really like Jalen Warren tonight for that specific reason. Short week, bad foot, and here we go. Jigsaw crazy props. Props for profit. You know how this rolls, okay? Let's go with the anytime touchdowns. Oh, you know how much I love the defensive touchdown. I love it. And when I could see an opportunity to jump on again, even though Jacoby Brissett is going to look, what did I say earlier? I feel like he's going to force some things, right? He's going to force some things. I can see this being a Minka Fitzpatrick kind of game. Flashback to Troy Polamalu. Okay, this is going to be one, even though it's in a dog pound, doesn't matter. When historically, when these two teams play, it's a haymaker match. And I could definitely see one of them getting to the house. Okay. Jimmy says, yeah. The only thing, Jimmy, that scares you about that is there's no TJ Watts. The sack potential isn't as glorious as it usually is. So that kind of scares you a little bit. They're not the same defense. But again, it's going to be tough, them as captain. But again, I do see them doing some things in the secondary tonight. And I could definitely see a pick six. So that's why I'm going anytime touchdown with them. Now, listen, you don't get the name Jigsaw without getting a little crazy, right? So let me hit you with this. Now, I'm going to go a little easy. That's plus 800. That's a big hit. Okay. I'll go a little. Listen, this is the Kareem Hunt game to me for value. Okay. Plus 150 for a TD. I love it. And on top of that, I'm gonna parlay it all. Okay. I'm gonna go over 2.5 receptions at plus 115. Okay. I always got to do is get one more than the norm. And I think tonight's a night that he can do that. And I'm gonna go Kareem Hunt again. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go Kareem Hunt over 15.5 receiving yards for minus 115. I think they're no-brainers. Okay. Over 15.5 receiving yards, over 2.5 receptions, and an anytime touchdown for Kareem Hunt. I definitely see that tonight. I think it's the kind of game Pittsburgh has already been showing since TJ Watt. They don't have that presence in the middle. They've been getting run hard against. So just remember that when you're putting these lineups in. Now, let's get Jigsaw crazy. Okay. Now, we already got plus 800. Now, again, this is Jigsaw crazy plus 500. It's the Jalen Warren effect. Okay. Again, I tell you, I just feel in my bones he's going to get more opportunities tonight because of the short week. I do. I just feel it. And that's all I'm going by. Listen, I'm 100% transparent here. I'm going by a short week, a bad foot, more touches for the Rook. If that happens to be a third and goal at the 4 and he runs it in, then so be it. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right now. They're going to try to find opportunities for Jalen Warren to get him going. His yards per carry is a little higher. He has been targeted in the passing game only a few times, but still, they're slowly bringing this kid in. And again, tonight would be the perfect night for him to go. Now, here's where we get, like I said, we get Jigsaw crazy. Okay, I talked about Amari Cooper. Okay. I talked about Amari Cooper getting some targets, nothing in week one, gets one target. Last week, he catches 10 balls, or 10 targets. You see the way it works, right? Tonight, you always got to look for that now. You see Thursday night. Who is going to be that other guy? Who is going to be that guy? Is it going to be on Pittsburgh? Is it going to be Cleveland? I'm going to go with the home team here. Okay. I'm going to go with the home team. And I'm going to get Jigsaw crazy. And I'm going Anthony Schwartz plus 1,000 for the anytime touchdown. Plus 1,000. I get it. Is it going to be him or is it going to be David Bell? Not sure. But I really like the fact that I've heard some really promising things about Anthony Schwartz. And again, you have to understand my logic here. Okay. Pittsburgh, listen, they want to show up good against a rival opponent. Defense is going to be on point. Jimmy just checked in earlier, said he's thinking about putting him as the captain. Even though their sack potential's down right now, it's because we know that they're going to come out guns a-blazing from the defense side of the ball. Okay, they have a Pro Bowl stud, future Hall of Famer, again at the safety position in Minka Fitzpatrick, who can go any game at any time and just make shit happen. And if that happens to be locking down over the top coverage on Amari Cooper, probably. It happened to be pick six potential, probably. And if all that's going around, guess who's not going to be paid attention to? Anthony Schwartz. I'm just saying, am I expecting 5 catches? No, but I am expecting one good shot to Anthony Schwartz. And if he can catch the ball, somebody's going to make one hell of a profit tonight. So that's where I'm going with this. We got a little Jigsaw crazy. As always, make sure you're following at Win Daily Sports. Been loving the whole triple threat concept. Let me know how you like it as well. It's something different, man. I'm trying to get fun, right? We can get into analytics to death. My brain hurts at the end of the day from looking at all the numbers and the research that I do. Sticks will tell you the same damn thing. Ghosts will tell you the same thing. But every now and then, you got to have a little goddamn fun. Right? You got to make it fun. You got to make it interesting. Obviously, you want to have smart, right? You got to be smart about it. But football during the week on Thursday Night Football is just strange. You just never know. So you got to take different directions. So that's why I'm doing this. We're having fun. Thursday night triple threat showdown. Jigsaw Cutillo right here at Cutillo23 at Win Daily Sports. Everybody remain profitable. Good luck. And I'll catch you at Discord and on Twitter.